watching News 10 ABC, your local news leader.
A group of hunters in Saratoga County raising questions after coming across an animal that appeared to be sick.
I want to warn you, a couple of these pictures you might find disturbing. News 10 ABC's Anthony Cocozzo sharing concerns they have about the local deer population.
There's a field in Stillwater with more than 900 acres for a deer to graze, run, and live in. For Anthony Cocozzo, who's been hunting for 5 years, it's the perfect spot to hunt. But he saw one deer that didn't look quite right this week.
I had a doe with clearly sick, didn't have much hair, step out, and so I took her out of respect for the deer, and glad I did, because there's no way the deer would have made it through the cold winter.
Cocozzo called his Mechanicville neighbor Larry Bramsky over to take a look. He said the deer was definitely not edible and called the DEC.
Dispose of it, they said, on your own, you know what I mean? And that really ticked me off, because it's diseased deer. You don't want that laying out so the birds and the crows and the eagles can eat garbage like that, you understand?
Both hunters asked the DEC to test the deer to find out what's wrong. Results that may hold the answer to a declining local population.
This year we saw probably about half the amount of deer we've seen last year, and it's been declining.
Yeah, the deer population is way down this year, and we're avid hunters. We're in here, off and on through the whole season.
Last season, the DEC statewide stats showed a 3.6% decrease in antlered buck harvest and a 15.6% decrease in antlerless deer harvest from the season before. As for this deer, the hunters tell me it took an additional call to the Saratoga County game warden that led the DEC to pick it up on January 2nd. Reporting in Stillwater, Anthony Cocozzo, News 10 ABC.
State DEC says when they picked up the deer and brought it to the lab for testing yesterday, officials determined it was suffering from a parasitic skin condition caused by an overgrowth of mites. The DEC says the condition does not pose any risk to hunters that come into contact with deer.